Welcome back. In this quick analysis of the cycles, these are our faster cycles, and what we're looking for is one of these points. Either it could be these peaks and valleys or these intersection points where we are going to expect a turn, and once we have the turn, it doesn't tell you it is a high or low. It is saying the turn is coming. And once this happens, this turn is coming, and we stick on these turns until the cycle is complete. So let's walk through this. So you got this? All right. So as I said, this is a turn cycle. It doesn't mean the bottom is a bottom or top is a top. So let's walk through last 6 months quickly. This is a cross. Lots of things happening here, but this is the energy is shifting, and we are also using our bands. These are level 1 and level 2 tools, and you can just see here, right here, we have a big trends coming, and this is the yellow bands. There are two internal yellow bands. Minimal movement we like to have when the turn is coming, and these are the outer bound movements. We call these power bands, and then we have a longer term trends. So how do we play this game? We can start from anywhere you like. We can start from here, and what we are saying is, if you're thinking of market is going down and we want to get a turn to the long side, you want to be at these bands. These are the minimal bands I talked about. These are the outer minimal bands, right? We call them power bands actually, and then we have the bigger trend cycles where we really pick these 2-3 times a year. We get these big movements, right? Big precise pullback movements. All right, and what we do, we cycle through these. So we're going long, we are at the lower band, coming down, turn is coming, and it comes. And this is a chart of SPY ETF, and we get 18-point move. All right, and then again, now if I say this movement is coming, this is how it is. Market comes down into the band. Now we are at the bottom of the band, and we also went here. We don't know that. If you went long here, so this is where we're saying these peaks and the crosses is where to go. Now this is where the peak and the valley, this is a valley, not a peak. Now if you went long here for whatever reason, let's say you saw the top coming, and you took the action. Now which action will you take? It has to be on the other side. Remember, market is going up, you have to take the other side reactive position here. So short is coming, and when we say keep the short going until you swing all the way. If you picked up a short, swing all the way. All right, you did. You got this. And cycle did not complete until the next few days, which is okay. Now what we are looking for is that we are bouncing and holding from the very critical level, which happens in, if you look at 5 years, you will touch this level maybe 10 times in 5 years. All right, that's how it goes. And this is where the big players are positioning for long-term hold for the portfolio management. And then we see the bottom is coming. Now we're looking for swings to be holding for the whole cycle. It could be this one or this one. You can start from the cross section. Right now we are using this as a sentiment analysis effectively. It doesn't tell you how far it will go. It doesn't tell you how the direction. It tells you change of energy is upon us, and then you need to use your tools and technical analysis. Change of energy is upon us. Now luckily here the bottom matched up and the top matched up, right? That is not the intention of this. This is just the trend change, right? This is now it is matching the highs and lows. That is Not by design, because this oscillator at the bottom is energy oscillator, is independently operating. It is looking at the energy of Aquarius. Okay, let's continue. Now this is also change coming. Now this change was coming. Now look at this change, right? This change moved a little bit. This change moved this much. The bottom, right? So it doesn't tell you, but it also tells you if the cycle is trying to pull it down, the Aquarius, and it's not moving down, that means its strength is strong. This is the mid band, right? Now remember, this is the outer band, top and bottom. This is not really mid band. It's like, I mean, there's a strength in the move, because it's trying to pull down, just like any other oscillators. Oscillator is moving down, market is going sideways or flat. That means is the building pressure is a blow up on the other side. We have talked about it a million times, and there it is. It blows much longer distance on the other side. Now this is going here, this is going here, right? This is going long, this is going long. But do not take this as highs and lows. It is not. It is just accidentally or incidentally covering this, right? There we go. See that? Bottom and bottom. It's all happening this whole last 6 months. Now you will see that this is not going to work as you think, highs and lows. It is not designed for that. So here we are saying trend change is coming, and stick with the trend until here. Or it finished in half a cycle. It doesn't matter, but you got the idea, right? Your trade management is not your okay. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything beyond that. Now we are here. Now you see, now these cycles are flipping. It doesn't matter because they are not designed. They are not really cycle in the terms of directional cycles. These are the cycles of trend change. One simple tool changes your whole life. Shocking. Same thing here, right? This cross section, this market was going down. We are expecting it to go up. Same thing is happening here. Market was going up, expecting it to go down, and it is going to go down, and it is going down. So this is how you play this tool, and I hope this was evident enough. We're doing, I think we've done it like 3, 4, 5 times in the last 2 years. So people who have the tool, just make sure you keep remembering this. And if you have gone to level 1, level 2, this is all free for you. And as you can see, so now next comes the other parts of it, right? So now remember, these are very sophisticated approaches to doing things which doesn't exist out in the open world. Doesn't mean you cannot add more amplification of this, right? So let's try to add some stochastic, for example. So I added stochastic here. Stochastic slow, high. Every company has that. In fact, so how does this help you? It just gives you, if you want to match up the cycle turn with the direction. So for example, here cycle turn is projected. It's going to keep on projecting, looking ahead. Now what is happening here is telling you this is oversold situation. This is evidently the bottom. And oscillator confirms it. This one times it. Direction is given to us. Even though this guy is going down, this is the change of energy. When you can pick up the direction from this guy. Same thing, this is overbought situation for the oscillator, and evidently or incidentally this is also top in the cycle. So you can add some bias boosting phenomena here for your emotional support right here, which you can see here. It goes here. Same thing, this is overbought oversold condition. We are hoping it will go down. Well, it will go down because when the energy will tell you to go down, and there it is. It's giving us the bias of the direction. Same thing is happening here, right? This is now trying to go down here, right? Energy caught it earlier. So this will settle down eventually and it will flip. Now this is a very aggressive move, so now I keep watching. Now this is a big seller bar. This is also, if this seller context is happening here, they might pull it down here. Love to have it here. So if you want to start buying things for long-term uptrend, these are the levels. Go back in time. What those levels were and are right here is going to be around 590. We already have from the other system we described, when we do our projection for market maker level, they're coming somewhere around here, right? Something has to panic. Panic is already started with the news. Daily dose of news is helping us move and play it on both sides. So if you're long term, positional builder, great levels are, if it moves fast into this level, right? If it moves in 3 months coming down here, the positions, this will, you can see this will shift its values too, right? So good levels, good levels. Not in next year, not in 2 years from now. If it comes fast, like up and down like this into these levels. Now remember, this oscillator is trying to go down, right? And the cycles are active. It can finish the cycles maybe in a half a cycle or full cycle. It may come down here or here next week or two, 10 days. And the news is coming. A lot of earnings are coming. So be cautious about that. Levels are already there. All right, there we go. So thank you so much.